It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
But I think this is a perfect time, while Steph is baking, to throw 5 questions at you. Are you
Sure.
ready?
Just give me something. I'm going to wipe my hands.
All right, question number 1.
Sure.
What is the worst meal to eat on a date?
Anything to do with hands and mouth. So, like, if you got, like, crab legs
How
or...
do you eat?
Pardon me?
Anything with hands and mouth?
Well, like... Do you know what I mean? Saying where you're eating with your hands, like
Okay,
not utilizing
okay, gotcha.
utensils, right? So that is like crab legs would be terrible, or anything that you have to pick apart, and like ribs or chicken wings or anything like that would be the worst date meal, in my estimation. I mean, if it was a date that you knew someone and you already slept with them,
Yeah.
but a date like I'm just meeting you blind date,
Yeah.
no, nothing with that. I'm gonna have to lick my fingers or use a wet nap or
No wet naps.
no wet.
No wet naps. All right, question number 2.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite late night snack?
Chips.
Any particular kinds?
I'm a pretty full on. I'll eat them all. I love chips. Have them since I was young. But I like a no name sour cream and onion.
Oh, a sour cream and onion, so good.
Yeah, like the
So
ones.
good.
What's the kind that? Why can't I not? Old Dutch chips. I always have a big.
Oh,
They're
okay.
they're a creamy dill pickle.
I like
Ripple.
a dill pickle chip.
I love a dill pickle chip, and I love a ripple chip as well.
Oh, I know. Chips are good. I don't keep any in the house
I
usually.
can't.
I think someone did bring a bag in the other day, but usually no chips because if there are chips here, I'm like, I have to
No,
have
and
chips.
I'm okay if they're not open, but even like today, I opened the drawer and my man had opened the rice crackers. I ate like 4 rows and then felt sick.
Question number 3. What is a meal that just takes you back to childhood? Zooms you right back.
A very simple pasta bolognese.
Oh.
So with a very simple ground beef sauce.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yes,
That's good.
that would bring me back home.
I like that. Oh, yeah. Oh.
And like with the garlic bread that's wrapped in the tin foil that you
Yes.
get at the deli at the A&W.
Yes.
A&W,
A&W.
A&P. It always is like damp and like spread, but you would eat it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of A&W, a couple of years ago they had vegan nuggets and vegan nugget dipping sauce.
I gave them a try.
They were amazing.
They were good. Do they not have them?
And they took them off the menu.
Well,
Bring them back.
because they were processed
Bring
to
them
make
back.
people sick.
They were so good.
They were good, but it was weird.
Oh, so good.
I mean, chicken nuggets in general. I worked at McDonald's when I was young.
Don't tell me.
Yeah,
they
like
are-
chicken
I do-
nuggets. Ooh.
A Kelly Happy Meal is chicken nuggets and a glass of wine.
Yeah.
That's a
And
Happy
once in a
Meal.
while, that's totally fine.
Yes.
Just like my Happy Meal at McDonald's is a small fry and a cheeseburger with no onion.
Aw, that's good. Or
Mhm.
a bit of controversy with this one. Very split amongst my guests.
Okay.
Paul, is a hamburger a sandwich?
My gut reaction is no. It's a meal.
Okay.
And I would never say, do you want a burger sandwich? Like I kind of equate it with that.
Yeah.
But if I could never add it, hey, do you want a sandwich? And I give you my options. None of the options I would give you in my home would be a hamburger. Even if I had leftover or there were hamburgers waiting to be used. Okay.
But I'm just offering some facts.
Mhm.
Its original name was hamburger sandwich.
But,
So no.
things evolve. Things evolve. We used to also call cigarettes fags. You know what I mean?
That is
doesn't
true.
happen
That
anymore.
is true. Smoking used to be good for you.
Smoking used to be great.
Why did they have smoking sections on airplanes? Like,
I
we
know,
were
it's
all in the
disgusting.
smoking section.
But even the other
Come
day, I was
on.
in a bar and I remembered smoking in it, like in New
Yes.
York, and I was like, oh, because I love
Yes.
smoking. I still think it looks so cool. I can't do it anymore because it'll kill me because I love it so much.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
love the whole process of lighting it up.
I used to go for chocolate cigarettes. Being a kid in the 80s, that was a big thing. We'd have these
Yes.
chocolate cigarettes that said New York or LA, and you felt so fancy.
Did you never smoke?
I've never smoked.
For some
I've
reason, I
never
thought we've
smoked.
shared a cigarette before.
I've
Even when you're
never.
really stressed out.
I've never had a cigarette. I've
Trying
only
out
had
of it.
chocolate cigarettes.
Oh, okay. Or did you remember the little bubblegum ones that used to give like a
The
smoke?
pop. Oh.
It used to be like a sugar smoke, like a, or like, I don't know what they put on it.
For a generation, the 80s, that was like, say no to drugs.
Oh yeah.
Our candy was like done
And
with a bit of a
booze.
wink. Like,
Candy and booze was just like, you're allowed, that's allowed. Cigarettes and booze is not a drug.
Question number 5.
Yes.
If Ben and Jerry were to come to you and say, hey, Paul, we're going to name an ice cream after you.
After me. Oh.
What would they call it? And if it helps inspire, what would be in it?
I would say call it the Hutch, right? Because my last name.
Nice. I like that. What would be in it?
Wow, what would be in it? I like I switch with ice creams because I really like a sherbet sometimes.
Oh.
Like a really strong, like even a watermelon. I remember
Okay.
a watermelon sherbet or a mango sherbet. But I do also like the prayer lines and cream and like a good caramel in my.
Oh. Oh.
So maybe I would do it with something like, I do like chocolate and peanut butter together too.
Just be
Can we have like
the whole freezer section?
Yeah, just like, it's called Hutch.
It's
Every
a Hutch.
ice cream is just called Hutch.
It'll be